Hey guys, welcome back to Done Will Speaks. And tonight I'll be speaking on some personal YouTube channels I watch. It's mainly for the males, but females, if you're on, you want to watch, please watch. So I'll just list off a few channels I like to watch on my free time to really get a different perspective from every side, every viewpoint. And also, like I tell men, you have to watch other men to help sharpen your skill sets. And not only just in, like a lot of guys like to talk about, is game, picking up women, but also with your finances, with your working out, which is your overall mental space. And so I would start one of the first guys I started watching on YouTube who really got me thinking about bettering myself personally. And that was O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea Duke Jackson is a YouTuber who does commentary on everything from celebrity junk news to Hall of Fames, where he bring on individuals, successful black males, to speak on their industry, on success, on finance. And then he also have segments where he speaks on gaming or women or relationships in the black community. And which was a great channel because he also introduced me to other individuals that I began to watch, and I really like their content. My next person that I watch pretty often was Minister Jap. And like I said, with everybody that you watch, you take from and you leave behind the things that you agree with and that you disagree with. But also it gives you opportunity to hear different perspectives. And Minister Jap, he was one of the individuals I really enjoyed listening to because he's a very funny individual. He also has a lot of game for younger males who need male, I guess, mentors or advisors in their life on how to, I guess, not mess up their life as badly. When I mentor, this book right here, as you can see, Black Male's Guide Out of Poverty. And this book, he always talk about sometimes it's not what you do, but it's what you don't do. And Mr. Jap really harps on the things that a man should not do in his life that would damage his life in a matter of taking 2 to 20, 30 years away from his life. There's anything from doing crime that can get you locked up, having a lot of babies out of wedlock, things that can really damage you as an individual from being the highest value male that you can be. And he also he tells guys to work them out, hey, get in shape, work out. And I really love his commentary though. If you guys get a chance, check out Minister Jap. I pretty much advise almost every guy I run across to watch Minister Jap's videos, because he had a lot of videos that really helped influence my decisions in life. And I think a lot of you guys will really enjoy his commentary. Don't get me wrong, sometimes he can have a foul mouth, but it's not like you guys don't listen to rap music on a daily basis. So I know NBA YoungBoy, he cusses like at least 3 times every 30 seconds. So it shouldn't be something that you're not accustomed to already, unless it's just some content that you don't watch at all. It's understandable. And this brings me to my next individual, Donovan Sharp. And I will make a separate video speaking on Donovan Sharp, but Donovan Sharp is another guy that I really like to listen to. He has a very loyal fan base, and he speaks on a lot of topics about men bettering themselves, and also things, red flags to look for when you're dealing with women. And I know in this time and day that a lot of men don't have a lot of experience with women, especially if they've never been exposed or didn't have a father in their life or any kind of male figure to help them in the relationship world, and they don't know what to look for. But Donovan Sharp does a great job at breaking these things down for you. So definitely, if you're having trouble, listen to Donovan Sharp. And also in this same realm, I want to do a shout out to Rollo Tomasi. It's not that he's a side story or anything like that. He's the grandfather of this, pretty much what they call the red pill or game. And I love Rollo Tomasi. He wrote 3 books that I currently I own and I've read several times. And it's The Rational Male. And I always advise every man that I come across, even women, to read The Rational Male. And this goes back to my previous video that I released called Truth is the Foundation. This book right here will help you. The Rational Male will help you find out where your place is in this social society that we live in. And this is the first place you'll go to understanding, hey, the foundation of truth. So Rollo Tomasi, he also has a YouTube. Follow Rollo Tomasi as well. And tonight I want to give you a variety of individuals you can listen to and watch. And they all come with a different aspect. My next individual is the Better Bachelor. Now, the Better Bachelor, I like to listen to him because, first of all, I love his intro. It's a real smooth elevator type music that you listen to. But he comes on, he has a great setup. He has nice music playing. When he comes on, he has articles. He reads the articles and he breaks them down. And he really talks about the relationship of the men and women in today's society from not only just not a black perspective, but that's a holistic perspective. The previous guys I talked on were mainly guys who did commentary on black. Besides Donovan Sharp, he is pretty diverse as well. Next, we have Strong, Successful Male. He's another young guy who speaks a lot on the topics of the current relationship that we have in society with men and women relationships. Okay, another one of my favorite YouTubers that I listen to. He has a lot of information. I always advise people to listen to if you are into that type of information. And that is Young Pharaoh Allah. His name on YouTube is Young Pharaoh. And he gives you a perspective on a lot of things. I can't really put him in a box because he talks on science. He talks on the previous things going on in our current United States of America and the world in general. And it's just a very unique take on life as we know it right now. And he has a lot of great commentary. He does great interviews. He's not an interview who just like to have people on so he can argue and loud talk and you can get the perspective of both sides. He does great interviews. He gives the person that he brings on time to speak. He has time to speak, and they debate properly. It's not a screaming match. It's not an argument where, hey, I'm screaming louder than you, so I will win because I'm louder than you. It is great commentary. My next person is Alpha Male Strategies. He doesn't really need a shout out from me because, like I said, he's doing great. But he was one of the guys I started listening to once I graduated college. I had a friend who ended up sending me one of his videos and told me to watch. And from that day, I started watching Alpha Male Strategies, and I love his material. And if you, like I said, a lot of this stuff is really detailed and for guys who just having trouble in life, who want to better themselves in life. And not only just women, because a lot of times his videos might have things that it might be related to women, but like I said, it's one of those things. It's like putting medicine in juice, because a lot of males want to hear about females, how they can get more females, but the real message he's preaching to men is to get on your purpose, to find what you want in life, what drives you to do better in life, and to get on it, and telling you that women will be a byproduct of you being successful and taking care of your business. And it's a few other people I'll just throw out, get some honorable mentions or just shout out them out because they have great commentary as well. And that would be LAR Movement. I like a lot of his commentary. He's real laid back, smooth. He doesn't yell a lot. He's laid back. I like that attitude. But when you need somebody that got a little more loudness to him, a little more hypeness, activity, youth, that would be Steph is Cold. He's a very active YouTuber. And that's another one is Entrepreneurs and Cars. He has a lot of great content as well. I don't watch him too often, but I do catch his videos every now and then. And I think the previous guy I just finished watching, I've been watching a lot of his videos, is Think Before You Sleep. He has a lot of great content as well. And he kind of helps keep you up to date with all that's going on in society, with politics, and just the way the world is going. And I can't think of too many other people besides maybe Run Wheels. And I think that's pretty much most of the guys I listen to. Hopefully I named someone that you could listen to and you can really take heed from, because I think a lot of these guys give very, very influential and insightful content that any man can build from. And most of it is telling you about how to be self-aware and self-improve. And yes, some of the channels, they have a lot of fun on it, but make sure you take away what they're trying to give. And that's to better yourself as a male or as a female, and to really not place a limit on yourself, but to, hey, be self-aware and know and have a plan in place to get to where you want to go. And that's all for tonight. I want to thank you for watching Dumb Will Speaks. I'll see you soon. Subscribe to the channel below. Click the bell for notifications, and you'll get notified every time I release a video.